Shannon Sharpe has an outrageous lawsuit going on about him right now, picked up by the Tony Busby. If y'all don't know about Tony Busby is the lawyer was the lawyer in the case that was claiming that Jay-Z was with P. Diddy and some young woman who had autism, and they had took advantage of her in some wild story. Drewski was a part of this story as well, and like I'm probably getting these stories mixed up and mixed in, but that's the lawyer leading that up. Shannon Sharpe is being sued by a woman with that same lawyer that took on those cases for allegedly graping her multiple times between 2024 and 2025, following years-long abusive relationships. She is seeking $50 million in damages. I mean, I don't. This is a react one. Go react about the deviant, or do y'all want me to read? Y'all want me to read the filth? That's what it is. Y'all just
read the filth first.
Oh my gosh, I usually from my understanding from listening to like platforms like the Joe Budden podcast, usually people just pay these things to go away. Try to get this up out of here. We don't want to deal with the situation. We're gonna go ahead and pay, but people have been standing their ground against Tony Busby. First it was Jay-Z, and now it's Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe went about it by dropping statements with a text message, like with a text message log. I'm going to read to you what Uncle Shannon Big Sharpe said to the woman in question. This is a statement by Lonnie J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. Quote, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me."
Oh my God.
From Gabrielle Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe on October 7th, 2023. These are just outlining, all the different text messages. "I know you missed this big juicy $25K for each cheek." Gabrielle Zuniga in the text message to Shannon Sharpe, 1/1/2025. The lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misinterpretations or misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, I think it's extra large, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek, as quoted above from her text messages. Mr. Sharpe, or her text message to Mr. Sharpe. There are other examples of text from Mrs. Zuniga. For example, "Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me." That's a text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, November 23rd, 2023. "I want to put my tongue in your B-star and then marry you." That's a text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, January 12th, 2024. "That's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby in me."
What?
I know Jay Major's foaming right now.
That's an air ball.
That's a text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 6, 2024. "You better crave it, because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me."
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way,
Uncle freak, bruh.
boy. Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Because that's his response. They never released his response, but you know the emojis is going crazy.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I really wish they would have released that shit in court. I would love to see her face as they read, "You're gonna put a big black baby in me."
That's
Yo,
a
she
text
freaked out.
message from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 11, 2024. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Mrs. Aniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included role playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Ms. Aniga. The edited tape that Ms. Aniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray, as a result of this editing and out of context from prior messages, that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all a part of her plan set up as a part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations of coercion or misconduct, especially the gross lie of grape, and will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looks forward to the vindication through due process and a judgment based on the facts and law.
Shout out Shannon, man. Standing on business. He didn't do it. Big facts. Ain't no, I can't speak on it right now because bro. I didn't do that shit.
Yeah, they dropped that shit Monday at 8. He dropped that shit Monday at 8:30.
Right. So which Tory did. But hey.
Tory did that shit. That's why. You waiting. He did it, be so. Just stop waiting.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I wish Tory did when it came out. I didn't do it. But
how he gonna say that if he did it?
That's what I'm saying, Omar. I didn't want him to do it. I didn't want violence to be committed.
Oh, okay. You didn't want him to do it.
Yeah,
you didn't say that. Yeah. Because this, to me, yeah. Listen, the new celebrities, and they're old celebrities, but the celebrities are showing. Look, I'm not playing the rigmarole games. I'm getting it out there to the point where Shannon Sharpe is willing to show at least some text messages. Because I do think it's interesting that he didn't show the whole thing. I find it very, he talked about edited stuff. You showed blurbs of what you said. Show what you said, Unc. What did Uncle Shannon Freaky Sharpe say when a seemingly white or Hispanic woman said to him, "I want you to put a big black baby in me"?
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Give me that baby gravy.
What did you say? You know what's crazy?
That's my Michelle.
I don't even care about I don't even care about the baby gravy thing. I actually don't care about that. What did you say? Because that sounds. Come on now. Come on.
He said now. Lakers in 5.
Yeah. If I, if I have a, if I have a, affinity to the other race, whatever. I like to dibble my toe in some other milk. I think I would still find it pretty weird if they said, "Put that big black baby in me." That's not crazy.
Not if that's what you like.
Hey, what that man say? Let me find that tweet. This is a sick Negro.
Nah, Shannon's nasty, and the fact that they continued that let me know he was probably saying more foul shit back. Give you this big black baby. That big black baby gonna stay in you. I'm like, whoa, he was probably encouraging it. That's why she was going for it. Shannon's nasty.
Lakers in 5.
The fact that he was, I thought he was talking about putting his tongue in her ass. The fact that she sent that to him, this is a sick Negro, as you said. This nigga's nasty, bro. Like real nasty. Like Shannon, we knew he was nasty with the whole Miss B nasty thing. When he was like, "Hey, look, I know what I have to do." I'm like, okay, Unc, talking like old nasty nigga. Then the Michelle video dropped, and it's like, all right, Unc really, really a freak. This is just beyond me, though. Like this.
This is a sick Negro.
Yo, I'm actually speechless in this situation. I'm happy he's standing on business. More of these celebrities need to stand on business. If you know you ain't do it, drop the facts. Drop the Carfax. I love seeing Carfax.
This is a sick Negro.
I feel like Shannon low-key want to flex too. Like, that's a part of it. Wasn't that a part of the conspiracy with the IG shit? Like, you wanted that out. You wanted the you wanted the internet to know how you get down. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
It's a flex to have a woman say, I want you to put that big black baby. Why couldn't it just be a black baby?
hey, I don't know what a flex is to him, but I'm just saying maybe in his mind it is a flex.
And yeah, so I'm gonna just spell it out for what B-So said. The rumor was that Shannon Sharpe was zesty.
Oh wow, I wasn't even taking that angle, but okay.
That was the rumor. The rumor
No,
was
I know where you're going now, but I just thought he wanted to, the world to know his dick game strong type shit.
no. The rumor was that Shannon Sharpe was a fish, right? And he liked some of the boy pum pum. Bumba clot.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
They said that he was sweet milk, and he's been doing a lot of things to prove that he is not zesty. But I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly what I would expect a zesty man to put out.
Boy, ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way.
I would never expect. I
in
would
a lose-lose situation. God
Hey,
damn.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Bumba clot.
Boy, ain't no
I
way,
just
boy.
would never expect a straight man to get his Instagram live hacked or put out freaky nasty text messages in which he exposes that he gets his backdoored.
All of a sudden, she not even real.
Right?
This is all AI.
The whole lawsuit is fake. I googled
Tony Busby. What? Wait, where? When did I do this lawsuit?
I googled Gabriella Zuniga.
I did too, Omar. I did too. I couldn't find anyone. You know what's crazy? I looked it up. The only thing that came up was an Instagram of a woman named Gabrielle, and when you click on it, it's privated, and the bio specifically says, "I'm not associated with Shannon Sharpe. I'm from Canada."
The nigga is a fish.
This is
A
a nasty
butty boy.
boy. The
Boy,
dots.
ain't no way, boy.
Niggas is saying that Shannon Sharpe is faking rape allegations to prove he's not gay.
What would it get?
This
What would
is
it?
crazy.
Demo, let me ask you something. And we don't know. You got two kids over there. B-Souls is very public with his woman. I'm public with my woman. I think we're clear. We're in the clear. What would you think a DL man would do to prove that he's not DL?
Everything Shannon Sharpe's doing.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Every chance you get, hey, let me show you how not gay I am. Let me
Boy,
show
ain't no
you.
way, boy.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. If a DL man was trying to prove he wasn't gay, I don't think he would bring up a woman eating his ass. I'm just saying. I think
but that's so outrageous because oh dang, Unk's so freaked out with women, he can't be gay.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Come on. Because
I don't believe this conspiracy theory, by the way.
I'm about to say,
Let me.
No. Let me
This is
let's keep it.
I just see where he's coming from, but I do not agree with this. Okay, I do
anything like that.
Let me get on my. Because again, this was a consensual relationship over a year. Cool, I got you. And I believe you was dicking her down. If you having sex with a woman, you're texting constantly. I don't think that Shannon Sharpe only had 10 text messages to pull from. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the point was hammered home before we got to the ass eating. Stick my tongue in your B-star. He decided, nah, put that in. They need to see that. Come on, Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe. Come on, Uncle Freaky.
They probably pulled the 10 most devious texts she sent. These are probably just the most extreme ones that she sent to show, like they said, how consensual their relationship was. I don't think that out of all of the messages this is just the average. I don't think this is just how they normally talk to each other on an everyday basis. I think these were the extreme scenarios.
Again, there's 25 different. The collar was cool. Collar. Got it. Sometimes you get freaky in the bed. All of a sudden, you need to bring in tongues and beast. I just don't. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I think they're trying to explain.
I am.
I'm about to say, I think it's just, do you know how consensual their relationship was? She was trying to eat his ass. I think that's where they were going with that.
Again, that's exactly. Listen, if I was gay, that's exactly what I would do. Oh, proof. Show it. And mind you, Damo, these aren't screenshots of text messages. They're not. They're just people typing stuff, right? So this could just not even exist. Show them. But show that. But show that.
Matter of fact, say it like this.
Say it like
the legal defense.
Tongue in the asshole. That's how I would say it.
The legal defense to denying gay allegations pipeline is crazy.
Do you think, last question before we move on, because Paul Heyman had a rant about Shannon today, because this is what he wanted. I'm being so dead ass. This the shit that Shannon want people to talk about. And I know people in the comments, I can't be, let's keep the book for other conversations, not this. No, this is what Shannon wants us to talk about. The reason why this was released is so we could talk about it to dispel the narratives on them. We're going to talk about it. Do you think Shannon Sharpe is an all fours type of dude or a lay on the back, holding the back of his knees type dude when he gets his fart bucks tongue punched? This is what he wants us to talk about. That's what that nigga wanted when he put that tweet out, or the text messages. So Bezos, all fours or holding the back of his knees? React.
Neither. Maybe he wanted to dispel rape allegations. I don't know. Maybe just food for thought.
Dom and them said rape, and Bezos just fuck it. You just let it fly.
All right, okay.
I'm just saying. I said grape like 9 times.
If I had to answer, option C, I think he stands.
That's even worse.
I know. That's why it's option C. I think he just stands up and let her go to town.
Come on, Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe. We could have did without this. We could have did without this. This nigga's a freak monster junior. Really a freak monster general.